What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into Six Figure Sneakerhead. If you didn't know, I'm Eric and I'm giving you the sneaker and streetwear market recap. Today, we'll be chatting about week 51, better known as the week starting December 14th. We'll be covering what went down this past week, as well as looking forward to some upcoming releases that you can mark on your calendar. Let's go. First up, we have the Cliver Nike SB Dunk Low. Sean also designed a Christmas themed dunk back in 2012. This was nicknamed the Krampus. In 2020, he keeps the holiday spirit alive, giving this dunk a nice sky blue suede along with white tumbled leather. This adds a really luxe feel to the classic skateboarding shoe. You have to love Nike dunks, only retailing for $110 US. Right now, we're seeing the average resale hover around the $670 mark. This was a super hyped release. I think it even went above and beyond what we anticipated for resale. All in all, this would have been a great shoe to pick up or add to the personal collection if you're willing to forego a nice payday. Next up, we have the Kith collaboration on the Nike Air Force One. This is dubbed the New York Knicks Away colorway. Ronnie Feig and his New York label Kith are no stranger to Air Force One collabs. Not too much to say on this sneaker, other than that it's a nice clean Air Force One, always a staple. For special features, it features mismatched swooshes being blue and orange on the lateral and medial side. You'll also see a New York City logo stitched into the heel counter, as well as Nike and Kith co-branded on the tongue tab. These retailed for $130 US, and now they're topping out in the high $200 mark for resale. Lastly, for big sneakers this week, we saw the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the sand taupe colorway. Much like other Yeezy silhouettes, this is an entirely earth-toned shoe. Other colorways that Yeezy has released in the past have included the flax, the blush, and of course, Oxford tan. These hit shelves for $220 US, and you can see a small jump for resale, topping out around the $275 mark at the moment. Nothing to write home about, and actually still surprising that the Yeezy 350 has some resale value. For streetwear, we saw quite a bit of action this past week. For Supreme, they released their huge winter tee collection. This included the highly anticipated cross-box logo on the t-shirt. While I didn't get lucky on the cross-box logo tee, I did get a few items. They're in the mail. We'll be sure to check them out next week. Other notable drops were the Drake and Nike small apparel collection, along with Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of God label, releasing another Essentials capsule. Other news that just released today, Jerry Lorenzo breaks with Nike and signs a long-term partnership with Adidas. Word is he'll be driving creative and business for the Adidas basketball sector. Based on his success with Nike, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Now that we've covered last week, let's go on to some upcoming releases. First up, we have the Nike collab with MEDICOM toy on the Blazer Low Bearbrick, they're calling. Now, we've already seen a couple Bearbrick Nike dunks that have been wildly successful. We're looking forward to this Blazer Low. Look out for these December 26th. Retail will be $80 US. When was the last time you were going after something below $100? Right now, we're looking at resale to be around the $225 mark. Next up, for a shoe I'm particularly psyched on, we have the Bodega Nike Dunk High, given the moniker Legend. Now, these will be hitting December 28th on the Bodega site and December 30th on the Nike Sneakers app. Retail will be $120. We're thinking resale will climb all the way up to around $450 to $475. Lastly, a shoe that we just got word on recently, the Undefeated Nike Air Max 97. These will be available in two colorways, the Black and Volt and the Militia Green. These will be featured on Undefeated's website December 29th. Retail will be $180 each. Resale will be somewhere around $350. If we were to guess, the Militia Green will be the more popular color. At this time, I do want to highlight another recent pickup. This here was actually for my girlfriend. It's the Kith collaboration with Lucky Charms. It even came in this enormous Kith cereal box, complete with the so-called nutrition facts. As you can see, this hoodie has an awesome all-over print featuring the marshmallows from Lucky Charms. I love the touches even on the inner tag like this. If you ever get a chance to visit a Kith store, I highly recommend it. I've been to the New York ones and they even have a cereal bar inside. Super cool. Pretty cool for Ronnie and the Kith team to do a collab like this. That's it, guys. That wraps up week 51. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I have a lot of fun making these videos. Let us know what else you'd like to see. Per usual, I give my recommendations on the resources to use if you're starting out reselling or wanting to take it to the next level. We have the Hype Master Playbook, the Supreme Bible, and the Winner Circle private cook group, complete with its own Discord channel for our members. Last thing I suggest is signing up for our newsletter. The team does a great job of highlighting some of the good drops for you guys, and they land right in your inbox. We also feature discount codes in there from time to time, so you want to be sure to sign up. Again, happy holidays to all you guys. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next video.